camera. All right.
It worked.
I just started doing this.
And I didn't know it was warm out.
I had to go in and change shirts. I said, well, you gotta think about it and stuff about stuff. Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about marriage. You've remarried now.
Remarried. We got married a little over a year again.
Yeah.
Married last year in September.
And that's like you said. I believe that's great. Well, tell me this. I know your first wife had passed away.
Right.
Okay. And what was wrong with her?
She had Crohn's disease, plus
I knew it
at
was something
last she
like that.
was had a lot of other issues to go
Right.
with it. But Chris, my youngest son Chris, I got married. She had been in the hospital.
Right.
She wanted out to go to his. She wanted out to, to go to that and everything.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
after that, she had fixed some breakfast one morning. She had tripped over a rug and fell on the floor, broke her hip.
Okay.
And broke her hip and knee. Well, rescue squad come, got to her to the hospital. Well, while she was in the hospital, everything seemed to be fine. Well, we had some cats. She wanted to go to Walmart, go home and feed them cats.
Yeah.
She worried about her cats. And I said, well, I'll go home and stop by Walmart, get some cat food and feed them and come back over. Well, while I was in Walmart, I forgot to take my cell phone in. The hospital was trying to call me and said that after I left, they walked in her room and she wasn't responsive. So she had developed a blood clot and it went to her heart. But she hadn't lived like 2 or 3 days, a couple of days after that.
That blood clots are dangerous, right?
Yeah.
It really is, man.
And she made she taught school,
Right.
South Side, and she wanted to teach a little bit while longer, but she got so sick she had to retire.
Couldn't do it.
She took her retirement. She had enough time to retire.
Yeah.
She wanted to teach a little bit longer, but she gave it up, kind of health reasons.
Well, I'm telling you something. You don't know why. Stuff happens, don't it? I mean, man, we go through stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
It really does. It happens. And well, let me ask you this: at your age, you're 67. I'm 65. Okay. Now you're a new husband again. Okay, not but a little over a year. All right. I mean, do you do any cooking around the house, or do you do anything at all?
I do a lot around the house. I don't do a whole lot of cooking.
Do you do any house cleaning?
Yeah, we
vacuuming.
Yeah.
You wash any clothes?
I put them in the washing machine.
I can't figure the washer out. I can't figure it out.
I usually do all the outside stuff.
Right.
And her do the inside stuff, which
right.
We've been doing a lot of remodeling, so that keeps me busy.
Good.
Well, right now, I should be in the woods deer hunting.
Right.
The weather is way too warm.
Right.
I was planning on leaving tonight and going up to the camper in Craig County.
That's good.
And hunt tomorrow and Friday, maybe.
Yeah. So hunting, you really enjoy hunting?
Yeah, I like getting out in the woods, walking. And, and boys of mine finally made me hunt out tree stands because I'd walk over here on the side of the hill where I look over there and say, well, it looks pretty over there. And I'd just keep right on walking and run all the deer off. So they made me hunt out ladder stands now where I can't walk. So I kill deer now instead of running on to everybody else.
Well, that makes sense. Well, that's good. Well, it's good to have something that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Something you enjoy doing. And my daddy always said, do it while you feel like it. Because you're crazy to think you're going to feel like it forever.
Yeah.
So you need to, if you feel like doing it, you man on to do it.
Yep. Yeah.
Go ahead and go do it. That's the way I
try to get my
feel.
walking in anyhow.
Yeah. Well, I can walk 5 miles, and I still, I can go and I feel like it. Now I still weigh, I'm 270 pounds since 2018. I weigh the same no matter what. Don't make a bit of difference. I can eat diet pills. I can do whatever. I got type 2 diabetes, so that's a little bit of an issue for me. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. I used to think about that when I think about how much I weigh and stuff. Like I said, I can go right now and walk 5 miles. And I can go and I do that, but it don't make a bit of difference. I weigh the same. I do the same. Now I do get a gravy and biscuit and a sausage and egg biscuit every morning, just about. And then I've got chicken laid out for supper right now. I'll fix a little chicken, teriyaki chicken and some rice or something, broccoli this evening, But I like cooking. Used to not, but I seem like I got to where I enjoy it.
How's the blood pressure with all that eating?
You know, my blood pressure, surprisingly, I'm like 120 over 70,
Pretty
and
good.
it stays pretty good shape. My blood pressure don't, and my sugar's not bad. I mean, I'm 120, 130 along if I do that, but my A1C is a little high. But I was on Ozempic for my blood sugar, but it like to kill me. I didn't like it at all. That was the awfulest stuff I ever give myself a shot of that once a week, but I didn't like the Ozempic. It didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't lose no weight with it, nothing like that. But it was just wasn't good for my stomach.
Yeah, we got a we got a foster girl. She's diabetic. She got to take that shot in her stomach every morning.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit of a battle. It's a challenge to do it, and I try to take care of those things. It's funny how when you get older. When we were young people, when we got together, we talked about the prettiest girls around. Yeah. It seemed like we got older, we talked about what medicine we're on.
Yeah.
Isn't that so? You get to figure.
Take a blood pressure pill and the heart rate pill every day, but used to be on 2 blood pressure pills a day where I walk and try to do exercise and down to 1, so it helps a lot. That's
what I need to do. I've been thinking about going I'm thinking about going to the Y, because I think I need that discipline in the mornings. I usually walk outside. I walk down here in the ring, but I'm thinking about going back and for 30 days, just 30 days, I'll make a commitment, pay for it, and go 30 days, and he'll cut me off. And that way I won't feel like I lose if I quit in 30 days. But, man needs to do some stuff and take care of himself a little bit along. And I don't know. I don't do what I used to. I used to drive a lot. I'd drive 10 hours if we was doing something, but I gotten out of where I don't. 4 or 5 hours is long enough for me to drive, and I'll pull over and take a nap if I want to. I want to do that.
Another thing I was thinking about the other day, remember I had the pool table back in the Sears. That's where we spent a lot of time shooting pool.
Lord, yeah. Man, we go back, had a pool table set up, and we would have stuff time with that.
Well, I think Manuel mentioned the other day too when you interviewed him that we all worked downstairs too, building panel boards and clean the metal and all that for it.
Yeah. That was a big deal, wasn't it?
I think you helped your dad in the mines for a while.
Yeah, worked in the mines for a while, and I started in the mines when I was in the 10th grade.
Yeah.
Working in the mines. And
Did you graduate?
I didn't go to graduation.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't, because you know what? I didn't want to miss a night's work. And I thought, well, now who needs to go to graduation? I never got no cap or gown or nothing.
We skipped a lot of school.
Lord.
All the times we went out back behind the school when the ball games, jump over the fence to get in.
How come we would climb a fence to get into a Big Creek ball game? And it didn't cost that much. It couldn't have cost that much to get in. But somehow we would go around back and climb the fence, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And sneak in.
Keep the money for drinks and stuff
we didn't think nothing about it. You wouldn't think nothing about that. You would my Lord would go around and climb that fence. Kids nowadays too lazy to climb the fence to get in. And we would climb the fence and get in the ball game for free.
We had to work a lot to make her money to spend.
It was I think about your mama a lot. She was real good to me.
Yeah.
She's real quiet.
She's a great lady.
She was quiet about stuff, wasn't she? She was quiet. Your dad wasn't quiet.
No, he talked about it all the time. Especially if he gets drinking beer, you can shut him up.
He gets to drink a little bit, he would absolutely, you can't get him to be quiet.
I remember he had that old tape recorder. He'd go down to Sears and record your mom and I think Mava and whoever. I can't remember the older lady working there. I'm trying to think of her name. Was it Louise?
I think it was. I can't remember.
She was a great lady. I just can't remember her name been so long. And I remember Sarah.
Yeah. Sarah took care of me. She was
she's a great lady too. I can't remember her last name.
Hankins. Yeah.
Sarah Hankins. She's a great lady.
Yeah. Man alive. I think about that. We played pool all the time. We had that pool table. We'd absolutely wear it out playing pool. When we first got a slate pool table.
Dean Kennedy was Leonard Dash and Dean.
Right.
I think your dad was pretty good at pool too. But I think Dean and Leonard
they were better.
They
were better at it. Dean was good at it. He really was. And And I like Dean. Hey, I get to talk to him every once in a while.
Yeah, I talked to him just not long ago. He was going across Stony Ridge down the bottom. He's working on a gate, and I stopped pulling in there and talked with him a little while.